folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. The Balls will kick this deep to begin the game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Rebels offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards.
Breaks into the clear. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back them all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. That's reeled in. It's Bradley. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Breaks into open space. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Tennessee's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it?
Now, last week, it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now, here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 44.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the 1st down. Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Inside deals now from the shotgun.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Pressure is coming. He can't stop him. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Vols. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving to the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And the point after is good. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Yeah, they run the draw play. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab near the sticks. It's Davidson. And the game just good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out.
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Send the back in motion. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A handoff to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on return. Tackle at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Lacey. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. They'll kick it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Daniels. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did.
And into the end zone. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a crucial crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. The Vols line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The sure hands. It's Lacey. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And the Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Look out, room to run here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This will likely be the last play of the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Daniels. That pass is caught. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Tennessee. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
He's missed the BAT. Wow. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that first half could not gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this 2nd half.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Back to throw. It's Daniels. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. And the defense brings him down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. He hands it off from the gun. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's second down. The back's got it. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Defense is coming after him. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Again, makes it second and medium. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extent.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Vols.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Can he make it to the marker? The Rebels moving quickly down the field here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver grabs it and gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. See if they can convert the point after. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter is going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Picks up the first, looking for more. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Leaning on the run game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that one's incomplete. An interesting 1st down call, but it doesn't work. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The shotgun running play call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's running out of time here. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. They are pouring it on now.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ball game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk.